This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget. And this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? You know the routine. Come on in, make yourself at home. This week takes me out to Plant City, Florida. Two Big Lots out there. Actually, get some pretty decent pickups. Got some little snacks there at Big Lots. Also go to one of my favorite pawn shops. Got some amazing deals. Amazing deals. Got complete series for $1. Not complete season, complete series. Box set and all. $1 a piece. So amazing deals. But before I get into that, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these strange individuals. I actually watch them. And on a weekly basis, like to share some of the things I've watched, either physical media, Netflix, Prime, streaming, or actually live in the theater. I'm going to start out with a Dollar Tree pick. Chinese-speaking vampires. This is a 2021 action comedy directed by Randy Kent, starring Davey Williams, Sean Eden Yee, Jeff McDonald, and Daniela Brown. I've just cut right to it. Awful movie. Awful movie. The premise is this specific vampire, when he bites you, you become fluent in Mandarin. Yeah, that's the premise of the movie. It's like a multiple car wreck. It's just like, you know you shouldn't be watching it, but you can't help yourself. So it's horribly, deliciously horrible. So if you like those movies that are so bad that they're interesting, you'll probably like Chinese-speaking vampires, the Echo Bridge release. Probably find it at Dollar Tree. Probably find a whole bunch of them depending where you are. Chinese-speaking vampires. My next movie is a 2012 horror thriller, Below Zero. This is directed by Justin Thomas Ostenson, starring Terminator 2 star Edward Furlong, and the rest of the cast never been heard of. Kristen Booth, Michael Eisner, and Michael Berryman. Edward Furlong is this hack writer. He writes screenplays, and his agent basically has him on a really tight timeline. He has to write this manuscript of the screenplay by a certain deadline. So he tasked him to going out to this remote place and basically kind of lock him into this isolated area, so he's forced to write. And the story begins after that. Interesting movie. Not very scary, but more of a suspense. The strange guy with the bald head from The Hills Have Eyes, he's in there. The ending was probably better than most of the movie. It was a nice little twist at the ending. It was more like a Ray Bradbury or a Twilight Zone episode expanded out. But not a bad watch. See that at a pawn shop or whatever. Pick it up. 2012's Below Zero. My next pick is actually something streaming on Netflix. This is Missing. This is which I know is a genre, screen life thriller. Directed, written by Will Merrick, Nick Johnson, starring Storm Reed, you might know her in the movie Slight, Joaquin De Almeida, Ken Jeong, and the beautiful, sexy Nia Long in a cherry thong. Nia Long. This is the premise around this is the daughter, Storm Reed, and Nia Long, her mother, have kind of a difficult relationship. She's 18, wants to be an adult, but she's still living with the mom. I have a teenager at home, so I kind of understand the dynamics of that. But the story takes place when her mother and her boyfriend go off on this romantic vacation, and they don't come back. And she is trying to find them. The screen life thriller, I guess that's a new genre for movies that basically take place online, because a lot of this is she's actually searching online trying to find her family. Very interesting movie. Nice little twist at the end. Get the opportunity. It's definitely worth the watch on Netflix. 2023 Missing. My last pick is also a streaming pick. This is a little bit older Netflix film, Sweet Girl, 2021 action thriller directed by Brian Andrew Mendoza, starring Aquaman himself, Jason Momoa, Isabella Merced, Manuel Garcia Ruflo, and Adria Arjona. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Beautiful twist at the end. Didn't see the ending anywhere like that. They gave a little foreshadowing. If you wink, you'll miss it. I did because I didn't see it ending like that. Jason Momoa is a father and a husband. His wife has cancer, and there is a possible life-saving drug that's on the market, and all of a sudden they take it off the market for whatever reason. The story revolves around there. Great action, very some dramatic moments, though, but it's more action. Nice little twist at the end. Didn't see that coming. Like the ending. If you like those action thrillers with a little bit of drama in there, you like Jason Momoa, you'll definitely like Sweet Girl on Netflix 2021. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video.
We're back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Have my Big Lock pickups here. Also have some other pawn shop pickups. My 3D pickup for the week, as well as my classic pick. Give me a minute. Let me get these scanned in, and we'll jump right into it. Give me a hot second. We're going to kick it off with what I picked up at Big Lots. First of all, you know, I have to have these nuts. A big thing of cashews. But into the movies now. Gonna start out with the Sky Crawlers. Fantastic. Oishi's best since the originals, Ghost in the Shell, which is a pretty good anime. I'm not a huge anime fan though, but that is pretty good. They actually turned that into a live action 3D movie with Scarlett Johansson, Ghost in the Shell. Let me have my Wesley Snipes, aka my Johnny Blade. Open this up, and who makes this? I'm trying to see who the distributor is. This is on discount for 75 cents, so couldn't pass that up. Sony. This is a Sony distribution. Nice anime artwork on the back. Sky Crawler. Next, we have a classic Godzilla, King Kong versus Godzilla. This is only what, $3, so that's not too bad. This is a Universal release. King Kong versus Godzilla. This is older, from like back in '63. And lastly, from at $4. I didn't want to confuse this with the other. There's another movie called The Relic. I think it might be Tom Sizemore or Matson. But this is I don't know if this is a remake or it's a totally different movie with the same name, Relic. Terrifying turns the haunted house story on its head. Roger Ebert. And this is a Shout Factory. A Scream Factory, excuse me. Scream Factory release. Relic. So this is what I picked up at Big Lots here. The nuts in these three. And we'll jump into what I picked up at the pawn shop. I actually have the VHS copy onto a DVD disc version of this, Keeping the Faith. You have Ben Stiller, a blonde, Ed Norton, pre-Hulk, and Jenna Elfman, who I've only seen in a couple other movies. Yeah, I forget, I think they're both priests. I think one's a priest and one's a rabbi, I believe. They both have a crush on this female. Don't remember who got the girl or if either one got the girl. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. I don't do spoilers here. This is a Touchstone release. Keeping the Faith. Next, we have an anime Blu-ray, Belle. And don't know any of these people. Kyrie McNeil, Hunter Schafer, Chase Crawford. This is another Shout Factory. Huh. Another Shout Factory release. Belle. Artwork on the back. Nice artwork. Shout Factory anime joint. Next, Batman the Animated Series Volume 1. Batman the Joker, Warner Brothers release, of course. It's DC. Commentary with Eric Radofsky and Bruce Timm. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 discs. Batman the Animated Series. A little worn here. When you see the price there, you won't trip though. This, we have the complete series, Quantum Leap. I know they have the Blu-ray out, but again, when you see the price, you'll be like, yeah, okay, I see why you got it. It's a Mill Creek release. There we go. Season 1, Disc 1. Season 1, Disc 2. Season 2, Disc 1. Season 2, Disc 2. Not loving the cardboard things here. Season 2, Disc 3. Season 2, Disc 4. Season 5. Little out of sync here. Season 5. Season 5. Season 5. Season 4. Season 4. Season 4. Season 4. Season 3. Season 3. Season 3. Season 3. And did we do Season 2? Season 2. So they all seem to be here. Mill Creek. Again, not really in love with the format, how they have these though. Mill Creek, Mill Creek, Mill Creek. Okay. All right. Quantum Leap, a complete series. Mill Creek. Next, we have 21 Jump Street, the complete series. I actually have these individually, but I have these under one box. I think these are all relatively the same. Season 2, Season 2, Season 2, Season 3, Season 3, Season 3, Season 3, Season 4, Season 4, Season 4, Season 4, and the last season, Season 5. Season 5. And for all you younger cats who really don't know too much about 21 Jump Street, basically the show that made Johnny Depp pretty much the actor that he is now. Pretty much all he got on. his start was major. What is major joints? Get in here. Get in there. Okay, here we go. You have Dom DeLuise's son here. You have Holly Robinson Pete, and I forgot his name, even though I've seen him in a couple things recently. This is a complete season of 21 Jump Street. Next, I was so excited to see this. I'm definitely showing my age and my nerdiness and my geekiness, but this is Chuck Jones collection, and they were probably over 40 before cable got real big and cartoon channels. The only time you ever actually saw these shows, Ricky Tikki Tavi, Mowgli, Brothers, White Seal, only time you saw these around the holidays, usually either Christmas or Thanksgiving, and they play those around the Charlie Brown cartoons and the Dolly Madison commercials. So really happy to get this Chuck Jones collection. I had to put it in because I wasn't sure it would play. Has all the classics. Ricky Tikki Tavi, the White Seal, which I don't remember that much. Remember Mowgli Brothers. Kind of remember Very Merry Cricket. That's the sequel to A Cricket in Times Square. And I don't remember the Yankee Doodle Cricket. I'm sure that's an offshoot of A Cricket in Times Square. But this is a Lionsgate release. Very happy to have this. And lastly, a show that I never saw, but again, for the price, I couldn't beat this. This is the complete series of China Beach. Very nice box set. I like the little dog tags here. Actually, it's kind of got faux metal, like almost feel like dog tags for real. But you have season 1, China Beach. She looks kind of familiar. The first season, second season. Don't know any of these people. He looks familiar. He looks familiar. Let's see. Season 3. She looks familiar. Season 4. And I guess it was 4 seasons, plus you have some bonus features. He looks familiar. He looks familiar. I know I've seen him before. And you have the little supplement book. And put this back in here. Slide this back in here. So for China Beach, 21 Jump Street, Quantum Leap, Batman Volume 1, Bell Anime Blu-ray, DVD, Ben Stiller, Ed Norton, and the classic Chuck Jones collection. All that I paid a whopping $7.50. Tell you, boy, I'm still balling the budget. You can't beat this with a stick, I'm telling you. All right. And of course, I have my Best Buys pickup here. So you know what part of the video this is. Let me separate the plastic from the artwork, see which ones hit the shelf, and get you good people on your way. Give me just a minute. I bet you thought I forgot. Almost. I have my 3D pick for the week. This is an Asylum low budget 3D film. You got my man Anthony Chris, aka Tretch from Naughty by Nature, Graham Greene, and I don't know who David Chakachi. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Asylum, Attack of the Atlantic Rim. It's my 3D pick for the week, and my classic pick for the week. Yes, Higher Learning with Cube. Who else is in here? Omar Epps, Michael Rappaport, Christy Swanson. I forgot Lawrence Fishburne was in here. This is a John Singleton joint. May he rest in peace. Amazing director. This is a story about race going to college, and different races intermingling with each other, interacting with each other, and some of the things that come from these connections or interactions. Higher Learning. It's a Sony release. Been looking for like years for this to go down in price or find in a pawn shop. It doesn't go down in price. It's made on demand. I have the VHS, I have the DVD, now I have the Blu-ray. Now, let's finish it up. Everything's scanned into my CLZ Movies app. That C is in China Beach. L as in Lethal Weapon 5, which is about to come out, I think, in the next couple of years. And Z as in Zombie Diaries. Let's knock this out. Have everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you hanging in there, watching the video. Made it this far, smash the like, give me the big thumbs up, hit the bell, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone be safe. Deuces.